My wellness philosophy. 25 years ago, I succumbed to an illness that I didn't know what it was. I was really scared because I felt horrible, and it took me months for a diagnosis to be formulated. During this time, I had to make a lot of changes. One of the things I had to do was minute by minute, hour by hour, and day by day, I turned to a higher power, and I said a prayer minute by minute just to get through the day. The other thing I had to do was to step down from a very high pressure job. I was driving all over to many different towns, supervising several different physical therapy clinics. I couldn't do it anymore. I kept trying to go to work acting like everything was fine, but I really felt horrible. So I said, okay, I have to step down to lesser responsibility. The third thing I had to do was to change my eating habits. Before I got sick, I could eat anything. I could go to one of those restaurants where they had the deep fried onions and the fatty meat and the mashed potatoes and the gravy and the bread. I would just eat all of it. When I felt sick, I couldn't stand it. It would just sit like a lump in my stomach. I found that the only things that I could eat were salads, fruits, and vegetables, lean meat like chicken or fish. I found that the more vegetarian-based diet or plant-based seemed to agree with me better. The fourth thing I started to do was to walk. Now, I didn't start walking until I got the treatment for the illness that I had. And the treatment was worse than the illness. It took me 3 years to recover from that illness. I'm constantly working, even now, 25 years later, to keep my health stable. What happened when I started walking after the treatment? Well, I needed to exercise. I felt so much better when I just did something simple like walk. I started to become more contemplative because when you're walking, you're thinking about things. And I realized what was really important in my life. It wasn't about being a high-powered administrative type of person. It was about being with my family, being here for my daughter, my husband, my friends, and to be here for my patients. So I wasn't thinking about how miserable I felt. I've been focusing on trying to help other people feel better. So that comes down to what my wellness philosophy is. It is to focus minute by minute, hour by hour, and day by day on healthy living habits, so that I personally do not have to suffer, be fearful, or depressed, or physically disabled, so that I can maintain my health, so I can be here for all of my friends and family, and to help others do the same. That's my role as a healthcare professional. What is your wellness plan? Do you have one? Please enter your comments. You can private message me if you'd like, and let me know where you are in taking care of yourself. It's important right now, and it has been important before the COVID, it's important now, and it's important for the rest of your life.